Hey, hello everyone. How are you all doing? Can you hear
Good.
me okay, everyone?
Yes.
Good.
Yes,
Very
Okay,
good.
so
Thank you.
I wanted to be more interactive rather than just me speaking. Is that okay with everyone?
yeah,
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes?
Arun.
Okay. Either you can open your because they have, you have the mic allowed as well, so you can open the mic and then speak, or you can put that in the chat for any questions that we're asking, right? Let's quickly understand where we all joining from. You can put your city or the country that you're joining from. Probably most of us are from India, if I'm not wrong, but you can, or there are some people from UK as well. You can put the city in wherever you're joining from. Let's quickly check. Okay, there's from UK, one from Chicago. How about others? Noida, Toronto. Okay. Anyone else? You can just put it in the chat. We'll give it a 30 seconds. Okay, so we have people from different continents as well. Europe, America, Americas, and then India as well. So Asia, basically. Okay, cool. So let's start. So I guess from the topic of this webinar, right? So we know that this webinar is all about product ownership per hour. You can ask me any questions about product ownership. I'll try to answer to the best of my capabilities, right? Let me share my screen to briefly explain what I have as a gist, and then we'll open up for questions, right? So let me know if you're able to see my screen once again. I'll just share the screen. I hope you can see my screen, everyone. Product ownership per hour.
Yes.
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 Okay, great. Uh, now, as we said, we'll try to go till 6:45, probably in another 35 minutes or 40 minutes or so, and we'll try to answer as much as questions. And before we move on about my profile, I'll try to put my profile. So I'm a PST from Scrum.org. I'm a certified Scrum Alliance trainer, and I'm also a certified team coach from Scrum Alliance. So I'm a guide level person in both the things. If you wanted to connect with me, you can just scan this QR code and then connect with me, right? And then I'm also an ICF ACC. And I worked for about 15 years in the industry. I've been working as I started as a business analyst and then moved on to play different roles like business manager, a scrum mastering, agile coaching, and product ownership as well. Currently an enterprise agile consultant who consult different organizations. Um, yeah, that's a brief about me. Yeah. Now I have a few questions to you guys. Who's a product owner? You can use the chat like last time, and then you can put those in the chat as well, or you can open up and then answer it as well. Let's start with a quick question to you all. Who's a product owner? Who's a product owner? Let me check the chat if there is any. No chats. Okay. The CEO of the product. Okay. What else? What else do you know about product owner? CEO of the product. Role of agile team. Okay. Any other answers? Customer's voice, yes, nice. Customer's voice, role of an agile team, CEO of the product. Anything else that you've heard of? Who a product owner is? Product owner is one who holds the feature list responsibility of a software product. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I've heard some information here. Now, who's product manager? Manages backlog. Okay, someone says manages product backlog. Who is product manager? So I guess till now I'm getting answers. A person who's responsible defining product roadmap. Is Saril, is this for product manager or product owner?
So this is for product owner.
Product owner. Okay, everyone. So everyone, whatever you've written till now is for product owner, person who's responsible for defining product roadmap, product strategy, and product success, manages backlog, one who holds the feature list responsibility for software product, customer voice, role of an agile team, CEO of a product. Great. Now, have you ever seen some title called product manager in your organizations or wherever you heard of? Who are those? Product roadmap, I think, is more product manager. Okay. Now there is a difference in opinion. What else? Who's a product manager? Any one more thought before I go on to explain? Go on. Anyone?
Success on the whole product, like end-to-end deliverable, they will take care.
Product manager, end-to-end deliverable,
Mhm.
defines the vision for a product, whereas the product owner owns a backlog. So that's what Shakil says, right? Now, this is the most important myth that we need to break, right? They help outline what comes in the product, like the vision. Okay, great. So now this is the industry perception. In the industry, we perceive that product manager is a one who does the strategic level stuff like understanding the market, creating a vision for the product, setting the product goals, all these things, right? That's what they think. Then who's a product owner? Product manager will hand off some of the things to the product owner to execute stuff. That's what the industry understanding is, or how the industry has been working for some time now, for long enough though, right? But actually, when we say product owner here, we are talking about someone who owns everything, right from vision, then strategy, then value delivery, identification of product ideas, goals, creation of product backlog, managing product backlog, working with the team. So end-to-end responsibilities, right from the market idea till delivery to the market, everything is done by the product owner in Scrum. So some of you said product owner is one of the accountabilities in an agile team when we use Scrum framework, right? So that's the first myth that we're breaking. So product managers can be titles in the organizations, but in Scrum, we call it as product owner, right? I hope that clarifies everyone. Any questions around this area? Someone may ask, then why are people calling us product managers and product owners? It's typically to have hierarchies in the organization, to show the career roadmap in the organization. Say, if you're a product owner, you're in a junior role. If you're a product manager or a senior role, if you're a senior product manager, you're a senior role. This is why we have these titles in the industry. These are all different titles in the industry, whereas from Scrum's point of view, there is only one accountability that a person should have in the Scrum team is product owner, who owns end-to-end accountabilities right from vision till the delivery, right? I hope that helps everyone. Any questions on this? No questions? I take that as no questions then. Okay, now moving on, I'll quickly clarify the two accountabilities that's mentioned in the Scrum guide about product owner, right? The two things are management of product backlog and maximize the value of the product. When we say management of product backlog, it includes right from creating a vision, creating product goals based on the vision. Probably one vision needs to have multiple product goals to be achieved before we achieve a vision. Vision is like a pretty long-term thing, close to 2 years, 3 years down the lane, where the product needs to be. That's a vision, aspirational stuff. Then let's assume that we are now in the current present day. Now, as a product owner, I'm setting up a vision 2 years down the lane. If I just give a vision to my development team, would they be able to deliver value to the customers, or to achieve will they be able to achieve the vision if I just give the vision? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Is a vision enough?
No.
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 What do we need? What do we need? We
So
need some
basically
sort
they
of a
need
concrete idea. Go on, Saril. Yeah.
right. They need some product backlogs by using which they can reach out to that vision.
Absolutely, yes. They need some product backlog, right? So basically, they need some near-term milestones. That's where the product goal comes into picture. So you may accomplish multiple product goals to achieve your vision. Okay, makes sense?
Yeah.
Now, a
Right.
product owner accountable for creating a vision, creating a product backlog, and then creating a product goal. Then based on the product goal, they create the product backlog, right? Then they also order the product backlog in a way from most useful stuff to least useful stuff. They order that. Your product backlog is like a queuing system, right? First at the top, whatever it's there, it's like the most important stuff. Then the bottom stuff should be least important stuff, or currently at the moment it is least important, right? So that's a focus. The entire product management of product backlog is done by the product owner. Okay. Then another thing is like maximize the value of the product. They are the one who takes decisions on when the product can go to the market, right? They're decision makers. They decide on, okay, the developers are going to work and create some important valuable stuff to the or create a valuable product. But who maximizes the value of the product? The product owner maximizes the value of the product. How?
Right.
Through their decision making. Let's say, for an example, how many of you know ChatGPT? Or how
Yeah,
many
I
of
know.
you use ChatGPT? Most of you use ChatGPT.
Yeah.
How many of you know Gemini? How many of you
Yeah.
use Gemini?
Yeah, I know.
Right? So why is ChatGPT has more popularity than Gemini? Any wild guesses?
Because more
Well,
people
I
use it.
think,
Okay, I didn't hear that. Maybe go, Saril, and then I'll hear from someone else.
yeah, I think Arun that ChatGPT has come first
Has
to the
come
market.
first.
Right.
Absolutely. So there was nothing like that in the market before ChatGPT came in. So the decision to go to the market faster has grabbed a lot of attention. And till now, it is the fastest technology to reach 100 million users,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
In what about in just 2 months, it reached 100 million users. Before that, it was Instagram. It took 2 years to reach it. Right now, the fastest is 2 months. I'm not sure if any of the technologies in the future is going to come and grab 100 million users in such a short time. But that decision making to maximize the value of the product makes sense. That those are the two accountabilities of product owner, right? And how do they do that? They embrace something called product mindset, right? Typically, we might all been working in projects. Everyone here, most of you might have been working in projects. Typically, the projects from the definition of PMI, right? You should meet all the scope, all the within the cost, within the time to make your project successful, right? What is nothing but you're fixing everything upfront. When you fix everything upfront in a project mindset world, then you don't have any adaptability because you fixed everything. Whereas in a product mindset, the flexibility is on the scope, which is nothing but your product backlog is emergent throughout your product. Whenever I feel there is something that is changing in the market, I change my product backlog, which is I'm changing the scope. But what am I keeping intact? I'm keeping intact on the timelines of when am I going to the market. I'll keep a timeline. I'm saying that I'll come to the market, but whatever best possible value, I'll give it to the market. I'll also fix on the cost, right? By playing around with the scope, your product owner is going to maximize the value of the product. Helps everyone? Now, there are a few different stances that a product owner takes. Some of you talked about customer voice, CEO of the product, which is nothing but a decision maker, visionary, right? They are the collaborators. They are the ones who experiment a lot of ideas. They influence a lot of things in the product. Right? These are the typical stances of a product owner. Right? You start from a visionary till you go on to collaborator, customer representative, decision maker, experimenter, and the influencer. Right now, I wanted to stop it here and then open up for questions, and then I'll try to add some more thoughts as well. Any open questions? Maybe we'll quickly open up the questions again in the chat. If you want to use it, use the chat. That's better. Or if you want to unmute and then ask the question, ask as well. Any questions regarding product ownership? It could be related to your the career map that you wanted to understand as well. Anything of that sort. Let's give it a minute for people to post your questions. Any questions? No questions?
One, like, can
I
you
can't hear.
consider? Can you hear me now?
For some reasons, your voice is breaking, Saril. Go on. I'll try to hear it again. Can you go again, Saril? I can't hear you now.
Yeah, Arun, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Go on.
Yes. So, like I have seen that the product owners that they have the roadmap, like
Yeah,
in terms of achieving the milestones like MVP.
correct.
So,
Yeah.
can we also consider that as a product vision, or could you please highlight that what is the difference in between the product vision and the product
Okay,
roadmap?
so we just talked about product vision as a long-term thing, aspirational thing, through 2 to 3 years down the lane, isn't it? Now I'm here
Mhm.
standing the present day. Now I need to achieve my vision in 2 to 3 years, isn't it? Now, how am I going to achieve my vision? That's your strategy. How path, right? Your strategy consists
Right.
of your milestones, goals, ways that you achieve. How are you going to reach the customer? What is the how are you going to compete in the market? How are you going to use your data as a strategy? All these things you'll have your strategy, your goal, your next steps. What is going to come in your near term? All these things fits into your roadmap. So basically, the path to go towards your vision that you can call it as a roadmap. I hope that helps.
Yeah,
Subtle.
okay. Yeah, great. That answers.
Any other questions? The whole point of this webinar is to ask as many questions as possible. So open up, guys. You can, if you can very well post it in the chat as well. Okay. So that's all is the questions if you have. I'll try to move on to showcase few stuffs. Um, which is like, what are the ways to get to understand the product ownership, or how do you learn? There is a big mismatch. Quickly, I'll just correct it. Yeah. So if you look at it here, yeah, from scrum.org, we have a wide range of programs to learn to get into different accountability, learn different accountabilities, by the way. For product owners, the 3 workshops that we have currently are PSPO. This is the foundational one, Professional Scrum Product Owner one. Next one is Professional Scrum Product. In the foundational one, you learn about what is Scrum alone. You understand the entireties of ScrumFramework. Then you understand how to write a vision. Then you also understand how to create product backlogs, and then how to do releasing as well. These are the foundational stuff that we understand in the Professional Scrum Product Owner 1 workshop. Whereas in a Professional Scrum Product Owner Advanced workshop, this is where we talk about your previous things that we talked about it, right? So this vision at these 6 stances, we're going to go in depth about these 6 stances. How we're going to take a product in the PSPOA, and then we talk about visionary, how we can be a visionary, how to be a collaborator, how to take strategies to collaborate with people, how to represent customers, how to take decisions, how to do experimentations, and influence people as well. That's what you do. You understand in a Professional Scrum Product Owner Advanced program. Next thing is another program which was recently launched is Professional Scrum Product Owner AI Essentials, where we're gonna understand. It's a one-day program, whereas other programs are a 2-day programs. AI program is a one-day program where we'll understand the fundamentals of AI as well, like, hey, what is an artificial intelligence? How is it, and what are the things under artificial intelligence? Like, AI is like a umbrella term which was found in 1950, but why all of a sudden in 2020 the AI, everyone has started talking about AI? It is because of a breakthrough in a concept called deep learning, right? Before deep learning, there was something called machine learning. So AI is an umbrella term. Below that, in 1980s, there was something called machine learning. where when the computer was invented, that when machine learning came into picture. To give an example, machine learning in the initial stages, how it looked like was like, let's say for an example, you need to play a chess. You make the computer to play a chess. Computer is learning something on its own instead of a human. That is machine learning. Machine is learning something to it, but it doesn't have any intelligence. It just rules are programmed in it. There is a model that has been trained to play chess. Just that. So it was artificial narrow intelligence, right? Then after that, there was a breakthrough called deep learning. That's when the machine started understanding vision, right? It can see like a human eye. That's when the breakthrough was, you all use the facial recognitions in your phones, right? So machine having a vision is the first breakthrough in the deep learning. Then they went on to understand some of the languages that we speak, natural languages that we speak, right? Then it started generating content by its own, which there is no such content in it's been trained on, but it'll, based on its information that it has, it will create a new content based on the context that you give, right? That's generative AI. So that's information, you understand the foundational, and then we relate how this foundational concepts can be applied on product ownership, right? That's what we do. And then we also understand different set of tools. Hey, what tools can I use to create a vision? How do I use tools to create a product backlog? How do I use tools to create a website even? Hey, I need to work with I need to create an experiment, right? My experiment is to, I'm launching a product, by the way. Now, to launch a product, I need to announce this information in a website, in a single page website. If I have to go and create a single page website, probably it takes about 20 to 30,000 before 2020, or before even in 2023. So for an example, now when there is advanced transformers that's been identified in the age of AI, in deep learning, now you can, without any cost, you can create a website by just giving prompting, right? That sophisticated we've become. So the cost of experimentation has been coming down way heavier, right? So, or way lower, right? Now with that help, you're going to go and figure out as a product owner, what can you do? How can you achieve all these things, etc., etc., right? That's what we understand in this PSPO AI program. There are a few other programs as well for product owners, something like Professional Product Discovery as well, PPDV, where we talk about just discovering what product can I build. Hey, there's one more product called Professional Scrum Product Backlog Management, where we understand, go in depth about how to create product backlogs in the forms like most of you have heard about how to write user stories, how to split user stories with the help of invest criteria. That's, we call it as a vertical slicing. For an example, if you have to, if you have a piece of cake, would you cut it horizontally to take one piece of layer underneath it, or would you eat it vertically to eat it to taste it better? Typically, we eat it vertically, right? We don't peel it horizontally, right? So now, how do you use that information to cut down the slice vertically, right, in a meaningful way, right? Those sort of information we understand in a professional Scrum Product Backlog Management program, right? These are some of the courses that you have in the industry to help you get equipped to move up your ladder from starting as a business analyst, then moving into proxy product owners or business representatives, or then the real product owners, right? These are some of the levels that you can use to equip yourself, right? So that's some of the information that I wanted to share. Any questions on these? I just stop sharing my screen.
What
Okay,
is
there's
the
a question.
basic criteria for? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Okay, what is the basic criteria for CSPO AI? I mean, basic eligibility
PSPO AI?
to get the.
PSPO AI?
Yeah.
There is no basic
Yeah,
criteria.
that's correct.
There is no basic criteria. You can very well, but I recommend you having a PSPO so that you at least understand who a product owner is, right? At least to the foundation level, then you can very well use the PSPO AI. But there is no hard and fast rule saying that you should finish PO, then PSPO before coming in. There is no prerequisites. You can directly come to PSPO AI. I hope that helps. I'm not sure
Okay.
if Ashok's
Yeah,
question.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ashok. Any other questions?
Arun, I have one question.
Please, Arul. Yes. I'm
Yeah.
all yours for next 10 minutes. Go on.
Yeah. So I remember that you have shared the slide and there were several certifications which were mentioned.
I'll
So
open that if you want. Go on. Yes.
yeah. So here, like, I want to know that this will be like kind of a certification program or because see, like the certifications are also available on other platforms like LinkedIn, Udemy, and like right others.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Absolutely.
like in this program, like how the practical experience, like we will be getting some product to work on or like what will be the I can say the roadmap for this particular
See,
any certification if I will take.
all these programs will be taking up a product and then trying to experience how to start from a product from a scratch. And as a
Mhm.
product owner, how will you visualize your product? We'll give you, let's say, for an example, we have to write a vision for that matter. We'll give you techniques to write
Mhm.
how to write a vision. Will be there a group of people who go together and then create a vision for the product idea that we have given. Then it'll come back. We'll be validated by the vetted trainers like me. So basically, that's what she was explaining. I'm a professional Scrum trainer. I've been vetted by. So to teach
Right.
even these programs, I have to go through multiple credentials, right? So I should have completed PSPO 1, 2, and 3. There is no 3 here because there is no examination. So this one has
Mhm.
the PSPO 1 has a 2-day program. There is a exam associated with it. You need to clear by scoring 95 percentage. Then you have to go to
Mhm.
PSPO A. Then you have to clear by 95 percentage. Then you go to PSPO 3, where is a writing descriptive exam. These two are multiple choices, whereas the PSPO 3 is a descriptive exam for 2.5 hours, where you write again. You need to score above 90. Then they'll invite you for vetting as a trainer, whether if I have a knowledge or if I have training experience, they'll vet me. Then there is one more where there is group of trainers will come and bombard with questions, challenging how
Mhm.
my answering skills are. Then only I'll be given a
Mhm.
what do you call trainer, professional Scrum trainer. So I'm a pro in Scrum. I'm pro in product ownership, right? So the benefit of these is like whomsoever is teaching these programs are already vetted by a very professional organization, Scrum.org, the home of Scrum, who founded Scrum, right? So you're learning from
Yeah.
a very how should I put it, from an originating organization who found this concept of product owner, right? Which means you're going to get authenticated information. There are information, as you said, in LinkedIn, Udemy is everywhere. We don't know the credibility of the trainers or the people who are teaching it. If you found it useful, very well
Mhm.
learn it. But this programs is going to be very immersive, live programs. It's not a recorded sessions. These are all live programs where you interact with
Exactly.
me with the trainers like this, and also there will be a group of people like this you will be interacting with, and then you're going to learn for the 2 days of the program or whatever duration of the program is. So that's the difference. So you can very well interact with a experienced person in the industry who knows how to handle difficult stuff, how to. So that's why they're all about experience.
Right. So as you talk about like duration, so like this will be kind of a like 2 days of workshop, and after that we will be applying for exam, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Every so PSPO is a 2-day program. Then you'll write an exam. Then PSPA also is a 2-day program. You'll write an exam. PSPAI is a 1-day program. Then it also has an exam. Once you clear the exam, then they will
Mhm.
give you the certificate. It's a lifelong valid. And I've seen most people who thought I know product ownership have come to his and said, okay, I've learned a lot about product ownership. So that's how rigorous
Okay.
these programs are. It's a very immersive
All right.
program. It's not like I'm interacting like this. You'll have a tool where you'll create a lot of sticky notes and then put down your thoughts, a lot of things you do.
Yeah, totally understand. Yeah. One last question. So I think that Archana will be the right person. So I believe there will be some fee structure for each certification and
Yes. 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 You can
which
very well
I don't see. Yeah.
reach out to
I
Archana.
don't see
Yeah.
any slide for that. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Arun.
So,
Nice talking to you.
yeah. So we'll do one thing. So we'll contact you post webinar. So whatever is there, so the fee structure, whatever it is, our consent team will get in touch with you and will clarify your doubts. Yeah.
Yes, sure, Archit.
Yeah. And we'll be sharing the webinar recording with everyone. Yeah. So if someone has joined late, you guys can catch up the beginning of the webinar through recordings. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Yep.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone. Nice connecting with you, Arun. Thank you.
Thank you. Same here.